Welcome to Friday Friendly Kitchen. Today in our recipe, we are going to make Bubur Kacang Hijau, or in English it is called green beans sweet soup. It's a dessert and so on. And also I would like to say this, like for this next 4 weeks, you will see one type of sweet soup it is being made. The reason is because in the Tamil calendar, it is called the month of Aadi, which started on the 17th of July and will be ending somewhere in the middle of next month. So every Friday, it's a special day for Tamil speaking people. And today also, it is the month of Aadi full moon, which means the biggest full moon throughout the year. So I'm dedicating this video on how to make this and also this sweet soup, and without further delay, let's get into the kitchen. நம்ம தமிழ் மக்களுங்களுக்கெல்லாம் நான் ஒரு சின்ன வார்த்தை, ஆடி மாதம் வாழ்த்துக்கள். இன்னைக்கு ஆடி பௌர்ணமி, அதுக்காக ஒவ்வொரு ஆடி வெள்ளி எப்பவுமே பாயாசம் தான் நம்ம செய்வோம். இது ஒரு தனி விதமான பாயாசம் நம்ம செய்வோம். நம்ம நேரம் வீணாக்காம நம்ம குசினிக்கு போகலாம். I repeat the same words in what I've said in Tamil. A month of Aadi celebration, happy month of Aadi, and also the full moon of month of Aadi. And usually every Friday it is payasams to be done, or Kheer. But instead of that, I'm changing a little bit of different that could be done. So let's get into the kitchen. To make this special Aadi porridge, or the Aadi month of porridge, we need green beans, and we are going to make a sweet porridge out of this. And for this I have taken a cup of green beans, and so with this we have to roast this and then we soak this, and then I'll come with the second ingredient. What do we need to do with the next ingredient? Our first step is to roast or to broil the green beans. So I have already heating up one of the wok. It's a very old wok of my mother, and I'm going to use that to heat up to broil this green beans. So we will broil this till it changes its color. Right now it is this kind of green, and it will change its color to a brown or reddish. Till then we'll just broil it. Dear viewers, as you can see, it is already changing its color, and also the aroma is coming out, so it is just a good time to roast them, approximately about 5 to 6 minutes on a medium flame. It is good enough to be roasted. So now I'm going to just remove them and put it in a basin. And with this, I'll continue my next step. My next step is, before I get into the next step, so I shall soak this with cold water, any amount of water, and as long it's fully immersed, and this to be soaked for a couple of hours. And dear viewers, our next step is to rinse this and also to soak them for a couple of hours. So to rinse it, I have a bowl here of sago, and I did not mention it. What ingredient is this? This is sago or sagu, or in English it's called pearl of tapioca. So this is another thing that it is used in most of the Asian desserts, and also it's a thickening agent. So the rinsing of the sago, it's pretty simple. All you need to do is pour some water, give a quick rinse on this, and with this we shall just strain the water. We don't need the water, we just need the dampness only to soak it. So we shall strain as much as we can the water, whatever the leftover, that is fine. And this will clear up any dust or anything that is impurity of anything. So the sago is ready, and this can be left for soaking for 2 hours, approximately about 2 hours, because I need to wait for the beans to be soaked as well. And then we will start the cooking process on how to make the sweet porridge. So while the sago gets soaked and also the beans get soaked, I'll be preparing other ingredients as well for the next step, and I'll see you in 2 hours time. Hello viewers, it's over 2 hours, and our roasted bean, the green bean, is already been well roasted, and also the sago is already been well soaked. So now it's to go back into the stove and to start the cooking process. To start, we'll turn on the stove to a medium, and also we will add everything into the pot. And with this, we'll add a little bit of salt. For cooking sweet desserts, we still need some salt. And we'll add a little bit of salt, approximately about 1/4 teaspoon. And we will wait for it to cook and boil. So meanwhile, while we wait for the beans to be cooked, and I will just break the sago, because it's already been like crumbed up a little bit. So I'll just break it down, and there are a few other preparations that needs to be made. So dear viewers, I have a few more ingredients. This is the last part of the ingredients. I have 1 cup of coconut milk. I used hot water to mix it, so that's why you could see some smoke coming up. And I also have 3/4 cups of granulated sugar. You can use either any kind of sugar if you want. And I have few pandan leaves. I got the frozen one, so I had to use a little extra. The pandan leaves that I get over here in my place doesn't smell that great, so for that I'll be adding a little bit of pandan extract. Just to let you know, I'll be adding some pandan extract in the later part. So let's get back to the stove and see how well the beans are being cooked. The beans are boiling, but it's not cooked yet. So when it's cooked, we need to retain the shape, yet when we smash them, it has to crush. So we will wait for a few more minutes or for a while until the beans have been cooked. And dear viewers, and now we could see the beans have been cooked, and it's time for us to add the sago. And we got to, once added, we cannot leave it as it is, but we got to keep on stirring. If there's any lumps, please break them down. So just cook them until it is clear, when the sago turns to be clear. So it has thickened a little bit, so I could add some water to dilute it, but very soon I'll be adding the coconut milk, so I don't think so I will need. I'm just waiting for the sago to be changed to clear, and then I could add the milk, coconut milk. So every few minutes, please keep on stirring, if not it will start to catch in the bottom. And dear viewers, the sago is still not exactly became clear, but if I could still continue as long I don't add any sugar. The sugar should be added at the last. So at this point I'll be adding some the coconut. It's about half a cup. Mix. And also I'm going to add the coconut milk. You may use also coconut cream, that's up to you. And also a quick mix. And we'll bring it to a boil. And we could see right now some of the sago has already been changing its color to be clear. That's a good sign. So we'll continue to cook this a little bit, and we'll add the sugar in a short moment. Dear viewers, at this point, as you can see, it's starting to boil. So usually this is a greenish in color, the sweet soup or the payasam, we could call it as pacha pairu payasam as well. But this, it's originally in Malaysia, it's in green in color. So we could add some green color, just a little bit, as long we get the greenish color. And I think that is a decent amount of coloring. Just a little bit only, not much, just a little bit. And keep on mixing till it is mixed well. And I believe this is a lot I've already added, but that's okay. This is the color usually it comes. It's even darker than this, but with a good greenish color. And you could see, and It's turning out to be good actually. And at this point, I think I'll add some sugar. So this is the second last ingredient for this payasam or pachapairu kanji. Or it's kanji means in Tamil it's porridge, and pachapairu means is green beans. So I'm using the Tamil terms for this, and it's also been sold in the streets also. It is served with few other things as well. So I'm just doing this alone. It's one of my favorite, and it's one of my dad's favorite too. So I'm using 3/4 cups of sugar, but if you feel that you need more sweetener to be more sweet, extra with the sweetness, you can always go according to your taste. For me, it's 3/4 cups should be good. If I'm not, if it's not enough for me, I'll add a little bit more. A little bit of the pandan essence. I'll be just adding a little bit of the pandan essence just to keep the flavor on. Just this much, approximately about a 1/4 teaspoon, and mix it. And at the same time, we shall add the pandan leaves to finish it off. As you add the pandan leaves, you may turn off the stove and close the pot. And let the fragrance of pandan infuse into the porridge. So we'll get back in a short moment. And dear viewers, and here is our the pachapairu kanji, or the green bean sweet soup, and or whichever way we want to call it. It's a bean soup. So this is the way it is been served, usually with the bread, and also some of them they used to serve with glutinous rice cooked with coconut milk. And I have bread and the sweet soup. So I hope you will try this in your home for this month of Aadi. There are every Fridays in the month of Aadi there are some specialties being made. And so I would like you to try it off and let me know in your comments. Thank you for viewing this channel, and welcome to Friday Friendly Kitchen for those who are new, and those who are here with me. Thank you very much. I appreciate your following with me, your faithfulness, and see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye.